Welcome to the Voice and Goal podcast. This is Ricky.
I'm Jordan.
Hey, we had a better game this week.
Much better than last week, that's for sure.
Yeah, we played Montreal. Nashville won 2-0. Very eventful there, even though it was a wet and cold game.
Very wet.
And cold.
It did not stop raining the entire time.
Yeah.
There may be a couple minutes of let up, but...
Yeah, just kind of like stopped and then back on. Yeah, it was awesome. We had goals by Schaffelberg, which is awesome. Another goal in the stadium. So it was the first goal was 2 weeks ago against New York FC. This week against Montreal. Do we expect another one?
It was almost identical too.
It was the same. Yeah.
It was exactly the same.
That's where he's from, though. Like, that's his.
Well,
spot.
I mean, in the sense of Mukhtar running straight down the middle, drawing in about 4 defenders, leaving him wide open right next to him.
They did not watch the tape.
No.
They did not watch the highlights.
No, those two together are
an
insane combo, and I'm really glad that's working out, obviously.
Yeah.
But
I want Mukhtar to get his first goal of the season.
He'll get there, but I mean...
Yeah, but he's looking good.
Well, he's able to play more of his natural position this season because we actually... Well, I say we have a striker. Bunbury hasn't done much. That's a note I had was maybe it's time to give CJ a chance again.
Yeah.
Let him start because 3 games, Bunbury hasn't done much. He had a really good interception at midfield. I think it was Mukhtar played him through.
Yeah.
1-on-1 with the goalkeeper.
So close.
But he hit the post.
Hit the pole. Yeah.
You gotta score in that situation.
Man, and he was it was 1-on-1. And yeah, I mean, I think that was unlucky. I don't think that was like as far as like target wise. I feel like he did all he could, and then he just unlucky. It was a little bit wide.
You got to at least hit the target in that situation because that's putting it all on the goalkeeper to make the quick reaction save.
Technically, he hit the target.
No, if he hit the target,
the frame.
If he hit the target, it would have gone in.
True. He went just
the
a
woodwork
little
is not
outside.
the target.
Yeah. Did the goalie didn't get a hand on it, right?
No, he didn't.
No, it was just I didn't see it from the other angles or anything, but it looked like he just went wide. And you gotta put that in. So maybe CJ would be a good start now.
I mean, CJ hasn't shown much in his couple of sub appearances so far, but I mean, give him a full 90, maybe not a full 90, but give him a start. 70 minutes. Let him start.
He's shown a lot of he's shown a lot of energy. Like coming in, he's he's still that, he's still got that energy. Of course, it's only 10-15 minutes that he comes in, probably more, but exaggerating there.
Yeah, he gets tired quick because he presses a lot.
Yeah,
which Bunbury does press as well. But with CJ, it is a bit more apparent that he gets tired pretty quick.
Yeah.
And so that's always a guarantee sub near the end of the game that he's coming out.
Yeah.
But
I mean, and the good thing about CJ is that even though he gets gassed, he's still going for the ball, or not really like you don't see him walking around or whatever. He's still that he's tired because he looks like he's tired. But yeah.
Oh, yeah,
we need to start him at least.
He doesn't stop running.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's either him or Zubak, and I mean, I like Zubak, but I trust CJ more.
Yeah. I think eventually we'll give Zubak a chance because I think that he's good too. He needs more. I think he needs more time playing, and get a little bit more honed in. Fafa Pico, did you have any observations on him?
Nothing in particular. I mean, I thought he played better than he did in the New York game.
Yeah. In
the first half, at least. I don't think he did that much in the second half.
Yeah.
Of course, he was subbed off for Moyle.
Moyle, yeah.
Who also didn't do much. I kind of forgot he was on the field, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of just he was trying to look for the ball and everything, but I think that for the most part, at that time we were kind of hunkered down.
Yeah, we were definitely defending more at that point because we had the 1-0 lead. Just wanted to see the game out and get the 3 points, which I get that. So maybe I just wasn't looking at him enough.
Well, our game has been the counter in the past couple of games, and I feel like that's one of the things that we're going to have to expect from now on.
Which is what I was saying. Which is what I said to you. I don't remember if it was at the end of last season or like between the seasons over the World Cup or something.
Yeah.
About how that's how we need to play.
Yeah.
Is counterattacking, and that's what we've been doing, and it's worked quite well.
Well,
we now have the speed that can do it. So.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We needed that speed, and now with Schaffelberg being there and now Fafa Pico, I feel like we can definitely press like that, or not press, counter like that.
Yeah, but I mean, it all falls down to the midfield at that point because the defense does a good job of keeping the ball out.
Yeah.
But, which this isn't 100% on the midfield, it's on defense placing it as well. Most times last season, we'd lose possession.
Yeah.
We didn't have possession. We'd make an interception, boot it away from the goal, and they'd just get another chance.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much build up from the back. We keep going to the back, but then I don't see a lot of like accurate passes, finding those passes to break the lines, you know?
Yeah, we don't seem that dangerous when we have possession of the ball, like for an extended period of time. Of course, that's the power of counterattacking. You use the pace to get forward quicker than the other team's defenders can get back.
Yeah.
To catch them by surprise. But yeah, it feels like if we have the chance to actually set up an attack and the other team has a chance to form around and defend against it, we don't seem too dangerous during those situations. Other than set pieces.
Was Taylor's off a set piece?
No, but that was kind of a counter.
Right.
Because it was only him and Mukhtar in the box. And
Yeah.
one, maybe two defenders.
Yeah, and everybody was on Mukhtar. Taylor had maybe one guy that was kind of...
It's a good thing Washington was there.
He's a magnet.
Well, because Mukhtar was actually offside during that.
He was definitely offside, yeah. But it's still, just having him there, just his presence has been disruptive very well.
That's why Schaffelberg's got 2 goals this season.
Everybody was so you saw that whenever Mukhtar was running in, everybody was on Mukhtar, and then he passed it to Schaffelberg, and the guys didn't follow him. They followed Mukhtar. So
because they're expecting him to shoot. He was league reigning MVP, had the golden boot last season. They're expecting him to shoot.
Yeah.
I don't think he's shot yet, has he? I didn't notice him shoot yesterday.
I don't think he did. I would have to double check that.
Yeah, I'd have to rewatch the game. I haven't had a chance to, but
still, it's worked. It's good. I was gonna say for Montreal's defense, I kept reading that they're rebuilding. They have a new coach, pretty much. They had a whole staff
I knew
revamping of the.
I knew they had a new coach.
Yeah, and not only the coach, but like all the coaching staff and a few other people have kind of they did a big turnaround. So that seems like a dangerous spot to be.
You know what? That's what you get for selling Alistair Johnston.
Yeah. Oh man, and he's doing good.
No, I'm glad he's doing well in
awesome.
Scotland. He's doing great over there.
Yeah.
I was so upset when we lost him, but well.
So yeah, Montreal. For the most part, I kept reading that that the coaching was being rebuilt, the defense because of Johnston leaving, the defense was in shambles, and their mid is. I think that they said that the mid was kind of like their core. Attacking, they still haven't found anything. No goals yet. In three games in, no goals.
3 games in, no goals. They didn't even try yesterday. 0 shots on target.
0 shots on goal. They are
leading to our 3rd straight clean sheet.
Yeah. 3 games, clean sheets.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
They haven't scored any. We haven't conceded any.
Yeah, There was a lady that came. She came to us. She's a Montreal fan, and she said, "Hey, at least let us score. Like, I don't care if you guys win, just let us score." And I said, "How about if you score, but it's offsides?" And she said, "Okay, we'll take that." But not even that.
Yeah,
like, there was no try. Oh man!
Yeah,
And
she definitely had a little bit to drink. That was at the tailgate. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. The tailgate, very good place to get the pregame. But yeah, no shots on goal, and they were right there. I mean, like, we had 34 possession, 34% of possession. They had 66. Possession is nothing. I mean, we've seen that over and over, and I mean, it just. You can't look at possession anymore, or I don't think you ever did.
It depends on what tactic you play. With counterattacking, you're not going to have a lot of possession.
Yeah. So our team is built that way. If you do the counterattack, of course they have to attack first so that we can counter. They look dangerous at times, but our defense kept them at bay, which is good. I mean, 0 shots on target. They did shoot 8 times. We did 12 just shots, and then 4 on target. 2 of those went in. We had pretty good amount of fouls. 12 for Nashville, which the one for Washington was absurd. I didn't even see. I haven't seen the highlights, but he had the ball, and then the other guy came in.
He slid under his foot.
And he didn't have any other play. I mean, he had to, pretty much. I mean, you can't really avoid that. But then he got a yellow. So after that, it's not even just a foul. He got a yellow for that, and he had just come in.
Yeah, I saw it was only one guy, so it wasn't everybody. A single Montreal fan on Reddit complaining that Washington was still on the field to score his goal because he should have gotten red carded.
Oh my God. Wow. That's just trying to complain, they just wanted the 1-0. They didn't want the 2-0.
I guess.
Yeah. You pointed out the passes. They had twice as many passes as we did.
Gosh,
they had 618. We had 321. That's a
wild. Almost double. Almost double.
Yeah, almost double. That's wild. That shows you how much they had the ball and everything.
It shows you how much they had the ball and how much they're just passing it around, trying to find something.
Trying to make something happen, yeah. The pass accuracy seems to be pretty even. Well, sort of. Ours was 74%. Theirs was 85%. We need to look at that from the past ones as well. Just because
we end up playing a lot of long balls. Because that counts like goal kicks. Like when Joe boots it upfield and they get ahead to it first. That's a failed pass.
A lot of goal kicks just go to them because it's just kind of like just go up there and hopefully try to get it. We got 1 yellow card, which was Washington. I was surprised that Anunga didn't get a yellow.
Get carded.
We were ready. As soon as he came in, I started the timer. I was like, let's see how long it takes. I don't know. I think one of their players got a yellow card, but I don't remember who it was or what happened in that situation.
It was the 34th minute. Wanyama got one. I don't know what for, but 34th minute.
34th minute.
Victor Wanyama got a yellow card.
Yeah, they got 8 fouls.
It was for shoving Pico. He pushed him over.
Okay. Yeah. We got 9 corners. They got 5. I think
we had a short burst there near the end where we had about 4 or 5 in a row.
Yeah. That I guess that's true. We pretty much had about the same except for until the end.
Yeah.
So, what did you think about Schaffelberg's celebration?
Oh. I watched it back a few times. I couldn't tell what they were doing.
Yeah, me neither.
It looked like that. I forget who it was. That it's an iconic celebration where this dude scored and his team sat around him and he pretended like he was like a school teacher pointing at him all. Watching it back, it looked like he was they were sitting down like a class and he was teaching them how to knee slide celebration or something.
Yeah, but then
they were all, a couple of them looked like they were
They were playing. Yeah, he
like,
did
like
that too.
they were doing their hands like they were playing a controller, like a game controller or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they were pretending like they were playing FIFA or something.
Right. Yeah. I think he was trying to teach him how to knee slide in FIFA.
I guess I don't know.
That's very, very specific. That must be some sort of
It's
an
be
inside joke.
An inside joke or something. Yeah.
But that was awesome.
Yeah, I'm loving seeing these like team celebrations
Yeah.
rather than just a single person like
Yeah, we had
knee sliding fist up and everybody just clapping for him. It's cool seeing these like coordinated celebrations.
Yeah, so we had Zimmerman's team celebration
the band in the corner.
Yeah, that was awesome. The first game, then this one was Schaffelberg's.
We had one a couple seasons ago. I don't remember if it was home or away or who it was against, but everybody sat on like the goal line and like were rowing like they were on a rowboat.
Oh yeah, that was I think that one was started by Godoy.
I think
because he was at the front, either Godoy or Leal. Yeah, I've seen that one. That was funny. Taylor Washington's celebration. He said after the game that he dedicated it to his friend Dominic. That's a really cool thing for him. I'm so glad that he got his goal. I mean, he's been in the league now. This is his 4th year.
In MLS, yeah.
In MLS.
He signed with Nashville in December 2018, so he was with us for a season in USL as well.
Yeah, he's the only one from the USL time.
Yeah, I think he's our only remaining original.
Yeah,
player.
him and the coach.
Yeah, Taylor's first goal in the MLS, not his first Nashville goal. I think he had 2 for us in USL, but his first MLS goal. It's cool to see. He doesn't get a lot of playing time, so I do think we should experiment with him a little bit.
With Taylor?
Yeah, because he's a left back. He subs in for Lovitz or something.
Okay.
He was playing a lot more forward yesterday, and that resulted in that. So I think he was subbed on for Schaffelberg to play that left wing position.
Yeah.
And so maybe we've been doing the same thing that Toronto did with Schaffelberg, just playing him at left back, and he's supposed to be playing left wing.
That's so weird. I mean,
so maybe give him some more shots up front.
Yeah.
See how that goes. Using Washington more would be, of course, Schaffelberg's a very attack-minded player. He gets forward constantly, whereas with Washington usually being a defensive player, left back, he'd be more of a defensive wing option for late game like he was yesterday. If you still need somebody up there that can attack, but somebody that can drop back and defend.
Yeah, he's fast, so he can definitely do both. That'd be an interesting matchup there.
Yeah, Taylor Washington goal assisted by Shaq Moore in the 89th minute to close it off with a 2-0 win.
I was telling you earlier that this was pretty much our America our America team. We had everybody but 2. I think Mukhtar and Schaffelberg were the only ones that were not American.
Yeah, which, I mean, I said that last week, how that's just a Gary Smith thing where we're selling all of our international slots.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was the week before, I don't remember. But where we sell all of our international slots and rely more on domestic players.
Yeah. I hope that Leal comes back soon and Godoy. They were.
Oh, yeah.
They're missed. We're missing them.
I think we've really missed them the last 2 games.
Yeah. You can see a little bit more about being more defensive when they're not when they're not there, just because they create so much.
I say we're less creative too.
Yeah, it's weird,
especially with Leal.
Especially Leal. Yeah, it's weird that some people just. I mean, it's something that you don't really see. It's kind of like behind. It's behind the assist after. Like you assist the assist kind of thing.
Yeah.
You have to see
that hockey assist.
Yeah. You have to see where the lines are breaking, and you can just go through that. And I feel like Godoy does a really good job. Leal definitely, he's fast. Both of them can be pretty fast. I'm sure Leal is a little bit faster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Godoy draws a lot of the fouls. He does a really good job drawing those fouls really close to them, and that creates the opportunities from set pieces.
Yeah, I hope to see both of them back soon. Definitely missed them last 2 games. because I don't think McCarty's doing a whole lot at the moment.
Yeah, McCarty's holding up the fort pretty much. He's a good player, man. He has vision and everything, but I haven't really seen what I see with Godoy or Leal. I mean, I feel like this is his last year.
Yeah, I don't think he's got much left. I mean, he's still good for that sudden, really long accurate pass.
Oh man,
like
that was
with
beautiful.
it was against Austin last year. Mukhtar's second goal against Austin.
Oh, yep.
When he bombed it down the field to Shaq.
Yeah.
As
that was awesome.
The commentator put it, sexy pass from McCarty.
Sexy pass.
So yeah, I mean, he's still good for the one off here and there, but need more than one.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, in the meantime, him and Davis are, like I said, they're pretty much holding up the midfield pretty well. They're recovering a lot of balls and everything. We just need that creativity or just that to bring us out there,
That first goal actually happened because of Sean Davis. Schaffelberg's goal. He intercepted a ball right at the top of the goal line, of the 18 rather, and like quickly booted it straight to midfield right at Mukhtar.
Yeah.
Who then just made an absolutely filthy turn and turned that guy inside out.
Yeah.
And started the run with Schaffelberg and led to the goal.
I mean, it's the same exact way that the other one, the other goal happened. I mean, it's like I said, they just didn't watch the film. It's the same thing that happened in the first game.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that's going to work that much anymore now that they've seen. Well,
They've seen
that works.
Oh, okay.
Or we're going to face a team with more competent defenders that realize they need to cover the other guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody's just drawn into Mukhtar. It's the same thing with, of course, I'm a big Liverpool fan. Right after Salah's breakout year, when he first just became insane at Liverpool, his second season, he was still great, but he wasn't as good, and Mane had a better season because everybody was focusing on Salah on the other side. And then Mane had an insane season because they just weren't looking at him. So it's kind of the same thing here. Everybody's got the reigning MVP, Golden Boot winner from last year.
Yeah.
Get as many guys, stop him as you can, because he needs 2 or 3 guys on him. But if you do that, you're leaving 1 or 2 guys wide open. And but at the same time, if you peel off of Mukhtar, you've opened a space for him to decide to shoot if he decides to. So it's defending ain't easy. I played when I played center back. It's a lot of quick split-second decisions, and a lot of things are your fault.
Yeah. I hope that this also opened up Fafa Pico for his first goal. I'm hoping next week he gets his first goal. We play New England at New England. Yeah,
we got New England away next week.
Yeah, so they're doing pretty good.
Reuniting with old Dave Romney.
Yeah. Has he hit the field yet?
Yeah, he's started both games for New England so far.
Yeah, they're giving us a win probability of 30% for next week. Draw 28, and for New England to win 42.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to see how New England's next match goes once they're level on games played.
That's today.
Yeah, I don't know.
Today they're playing against LAFC.
Oh, yeah, that'll be a tough one for them. Of course, reigning MLS Cup winners. Yeah, I mean, if they draw, then we've got the same record. So I guess, I mean, I don't want to say we haven't played a tough team yet, but I don't want to be mean. But
the Red Bulls are okay.
Oh yeah, they're always
doing
tough,
good.
but they're
Montreal and NYCFC have been in their rebuild phase.
So I guess we haven't really faced a tough team yet.
Yeah, set.
New England had
New England
haven't had the best year or two, even though they had one really standout player with Gazdag. Who
they
was
destroyed.
Kind of a dark horse in the MVP race. Everybody was looking at Mukhtar and Driussi, but Gazdag had an insane season last year too, so he's definitely the guy to look out for when we're facing.
Yeah, they
Revolution.
destroyed the Houston Dynamo, which I mean, it doesn't really say much. They won 3-0.
We'll see how the Revs do against LA tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun game there.
Be the first real test for us, I guess, next week too. So
Yeah,
see how our season's gonna go, I guess.
and it's away. So
And then we've
it's gonna
got
be-
Cincinnati afterwards.
Yeah, Cincinnati at home, New England away. That's gonna be a tough stretch. So, like we said, we're gonna face New England next week. What are your expectations and what are your predictions?
I'll have to see how they do against LA tonight to really get a better thought out prediction or whatever. But I definitely don't think we hold a clean sheet.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be our first. I don't want to be pessimistic, but I feel like this is gonna be our first loss.
But you're expecting a loss.
Yeah, it's away. It's New England. I feel it coming.
I mean, I don't usually predict a loss unless we're playing like LAFC, even though we beat them 1-0 at the end of last season.
Yeah.
So like that's the thing. Like that's the only time I could maybe predict a loss is a team that's been dominant recently. But even still, we turn around and they weren't really playing for anything at that point last season. They already had the shield, but
yeah, they were celebrating. That's what they were doing.
yeah, but like still, we won that.
Yeah.
And so you could never really count us out is the thing. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be, super pessimistic or anything. Just saying, like, I mean, a draw would be great. I think that coming out of an away game against New England, I think that would be a really good. A draw would feel like a win. Those kind of.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Just like I mean, the Red Bulls. I think that was a hard fought, clean sheet, but we didn't do anything in the offense either. So
I wouldn't even say it's hard fought. That was just that match happened.
It takes defense. Defense takes a lot of effort too. I feel like Godoy is gonna come back because he had that shoulder injury. I don't know how long.
On how bad it was.
Yeah, it depends on how bad it was.
I mean, a dislocated. Assuming it was a dislocated shoulder, I don't think they ever officially said, but that
has to be
depending on
nurtured.
the severity of it.
Yeah,
it can take up to like 6 weeks to fully heal. So.
Yeah, and he's not young.
No.
I don't know what happened with Leal. I think that was something that happened in practice. So I'm expecting him to come back. Godoy questionable. Hopefully he's there, but I don't want to push it. Again, this is the start of the season. I mean, this is our fourth game. So I don't want to push it. I like what Gary did, taking it easy with Mukhtar, slowly coming in. He finally got his start. And he's there now. I mean, he's ready for when we need him. So we have two other people who are out. We're not gonna have Depew back, which that's another big thing there. Somebody's in big trouble there.
He's on the season-ending injury list.
And then we heard talks about Firmino coming to Nashville.
Well, not specifically to Nashville, just to the MLS.
To the MLS. I mean, it's fine.
There's a couple clubs that have different connections to him.
Yeah.
Like our CEO, Ian Ayre, used to be CEO of Liverpool.
That would be nice.
I think he was a big part of actually signing Firmino to Liverpool. But
yeah,
there's other stuff like when Firmino was at Hoffenheim, the sporting director there is somewhere in the MLS now. So.
Yeah, they reported that specifically St. Louis wants him, or is going for him. I don't know how all that works.
Hey, as a Liverpool fan, I'd love to have him here.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
We need a striker too. So
yeah,
a striker that can consistently score.
He's 33, I think. So
yeah, he's not super young, but he's getting phased out of the Liverpool team.
Yeah.
They've got Darwin Nunez now. So.
Yep.
But yeah, he's popularized the false nine kind of style of play where he's a more defensive forward, which is
that would be great.
It's kind of a thing you can swap. You can either play him at attack and mid or at striker, and have just swap him and Mukhtar between those two positions. That would work well.
Yeah,
but
we'll see. we can always,
or even have him playing striker, just playing false nine and allowing Mukhtar to go around him. Yeah. I hope he likes hot chicken and country music.
Yeah. So I guess any closing thoughts?
Strong start to the season. As of recording, we're in second place in the East. New England has a game in hand, so they could jump to the top, knocking us down to third. But so far, so good. Hopefully, we keep this momentum going.
Yeah, we're doing strong. We're coming out strong. I hope that we can continue moving forward. Things to watch out for also are all the games that are coming in for the CONCACAF Champions League.
Yeah, there's gonna be a handful of teams that have a ton of games to play this year.
Yeah, and I was gonna say LA has played. They played last weekend, then they played on I think Thursday, and they're gonna play tonight again. And the next game is gonna be Saturday. So I'm guessing that they're giving them some sort of a break because the next game is not until Saturday. I don't think that they're gonna have a game that next weekend.
Yeah, that's what happens when you do well. You get qualified for the international competitions. You got more games to play. You need more depth.
Yeah.
Because eventually, you're not gonna use the same 11 for 4 games over 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's just
not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be really tough for them. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for listening. Let us know if you have any comments or anything like that. We're now live on Google and Apple Podcasts.
It says we're live on Apple. I haven't been able to find us on there, though. I've searched, I couldn't find us, but we are definitely on, of course, YouTube, Spotify, and Google.
Yeah, and then we're here on YouTube. If you have any questions or anything, just send us a message or comment or whatever you can.
Yeah, comment YouTube. Yeah. You can. We have a Twitter now. You can set at the Boys in Gold.
Yeah. So
just message us however you want. We can figure something out.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll start some interviews here in the near future. So stick around and give us a like, subscribe. Have a good day.
Peace.